Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a weapon mod currently equipped in my character's hands here. We're going to whip it out. Here it is. It's a Modern Warfare 2019 Model 680 pump action shotgun. If you don't know me by now, you haven't seen a lot of my videos, I love shotgun mods. They're some of my favorite shotgun weapons as a general, right? Like the combat shotgun from the base game even, the double barrel shotgun, wonderful guns, love using them. Shotgun's just something about them. This particular one is from not the most recent Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2019, obviously. They have to refer to that as Modern Warfare 2019 because there wasn't originally a Modern Warfare called 4 Modern Warfare, but this is more like Modern Warfare 4 Call of Duty, the one that came out in 2019, which is at this point, it's 2024. It's almost 5 years ago since this Call of Duty came out. This shotgun, though, from that game, it obviously looks very nice. Texture quality is very good here. Obviously, file size is quite large to compensate that. Sound quality is good. Animations are good. I remember even seeing... Because like Call of Duty was in a bad spot before, you may not know the lore of this, but Call of Duty was in a bad spot before Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 came out. Like they really brought Call of Duty back, and part of the reason is because they really took care of the gun attachments in that game, and it just does. Like it kicks properly. Obviously, it does not work with bullet count and reload here though. I have to reload 8 shells every time. The reload animation is, does that? Or how many is it? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, it's 8 every time. At least you reload it fairly quickly. I have the quick hands perk and stuff. This weapon you can craft for yourself at the chemistry station. Showing off a little bit of running and jumping animations with the weapon here. A little bit of ADS, right? Obviously, we're getting attachments and stuff. I'm a little bit worried always with Call of Duty guns that the attachments aren't going to do very much. Here's a Model 680. Requires a gun nut 2 perk and a variety of gears, oil, plastic screws, springs, and steel. By default, shoots the default 12 gauge ammunition shotgun shells in your base game type of thing. It does look nice though. I like how you keep your fingers on the trigger when you're holding it, but when you're running with it, you take your finger off of the trigger. That's like that high quality animations I'm talking about. Like you're actually like, and you can lower the gun. It looks nice. I don't know why your fingers on the trigger lowered though. That's probably not. Like I don't know why you take it off while running. I guess you don't want to accidentally shoot while running. Okay, so we have a receiver here. So we have a tweaked receiver, polished, better mobility, faster rate of fire, and reload speed. Is that true? Let's just test off rip here. Do I feel like I'm moving quicker? Or reloading quicker? Maybe? I mean, that reload seemed faster, but... It's because we're reloading less shells. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I think it is 8. It's just faster. It does faster. That seemingly works. Obviously, that's probably no other way to go, but we have like advanced versions of those as well. That's where you really want to go. Advanced tweaked, much larger damage output, probably the way to go. But you can do that polish thing if you want faster mobility, faster fire rate. Hardened is better rate of fire, reload speed, and damage output. That's kind of like just better than polished. It's just better than polished. Higher chance of injuring critical spots and enemies and much tighter spread. That's actually probably good too. I mean, it could be beneficial. Weight reduction. This weapon only weighs 3 pounds with this receiver on there. That does count for something, right? Tweaked might be the good, but you're not losing that much damage. It's just tweaked if you can get the better reload speed with this receiver. We're gonna compare them directly. We gotta see if this works. So I feel like I'm moving faster. Is the thing though. That's the part that I talked about too. I want to shoot it. I want to reload it and I want to like freshen your memory. That's how fast the reload is. So now if we put some more damage on there, like the tweaked receiver, the maximum damage per shot, we're also losing some fire rate apparently. I can definitely feel the fire rate reduction. The reload is, I guess, yeah, a tiny bit slower. It's both pretty quick regardless. It's so chunky though. Look at that. Like you just literally lose sight of your target. Shotgun's got some recoil, dude. That shit's gonna kick up in your shoulder in real life. That's part of the fun of the gun is you're shooting a huge cannon out of your shoulder. So yeah, maybe you want to go with the hardened. It's better. It's kind of an all-around receiver that way. You could do longer barrels here. This one decreases pellet spread, probably the way to go here. This makes a shorter pellet, or a shorter tube, which just means shorter amount of shotgun shells. Sacrifices range, ammo capacity, and ability to mount a laser device, and is equipped with a tube extension for speed and agility. Or a super duper long barrel for maximizing range, and carries more ammo. And it says it's at the and tightens pellet spread. But at the cost of agility, do I feel slower? I feel like the animation is slower. Maybe, yeah, no. I definitely feel like it's actually making me slower. And obviously we get 10 rounds now. Does that mean it's a reload? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, it sure is 10. So maybe that's not the way to go. If you really don't want to reload a lot. Obviously you get maximum range and pellet spread. The spread is still spready, right? Like if we take a look at those spread patterns there, that's a a decent shotgun range. Let's take a look at the differences though. If I put like the shorter SWAT barrel on there, so what do we do? Underbarrel rail, so we can mount things, or we could do this improves recoil control. Helps get on target faster. Maybe we put the underbarrel attachments on there. We could do different rounds to those slugs and dragon's breath is cool. That's cool. I like the fire thing. What I want to do, I gotta leave the buckshot on there for now. We could change the different colors. Like there's actually camos and stuff, right? Like and blueprint stuff, but they don't apply to certain aspects of the gun. Like it applies to that stock, but like this one doesn't apply to that stock. It'd have to have a different stock on there. A tube extension, so it lets you carry 2 extra rounds. So if we put the short barrel on there, this would put us back at 7. Right, because we go down to 5, yeah, then we go up to 7. That's the way it works. What's our spread like if I stand back here? Our spread is much worse, but our reload should be really quick. I mean, partially because we have less shells to reload, yeah. But obviously, that hip fire, the arc there is kind of bad. So, fixed barrel. You have to detach a current magazine extension. So you can't put the magazine extension on any other barrel other than this one. So if we take the magazine extension off, then at least it tells you that too, though, in the description of the thing. So then we don't have a barrel extension. No, we can still put a tube extension, it's just a different tube extension. And then you can put a laser on there. Accuracy while aiming down sights is probably not really the thing. But we could put foregrips on here too. Vertical recoil. Vertical recoil control. I mean, this shotgun does actually recoil though, so this is like actually could be valid. I like that the aperture sights, like the irons changed, right? This is much tighter spread. Long ass reload though, because we got 12 to do now. Yeah, it's a long reload, but I don't know if because the recoil was mostly visual, not like you can't actually shoot in time, right? I wish there was a. I don't think it didn't exist in Call of Duty, so it doesn't make sense to exist here. I guess just because you could, but like, I think if you made it like, obviously I want. The choke, yep, that's the only thing. I mean, you could put a suppressor on there if you want to, and it doesn't even lose you any range. It's a light suppressor, even monolithic suppressor even gains you range for more weight, right? Choke is the way to go, though. Tighter pellet spread. So there's all these materials. See, like this shotgun looks like a very pink anime shotgun now. Those particular skins do look good. So I put the under back on none because I want to do something different with the advanced hardened receiver is good. Long ass fucking barrel. And you could do different stocks here too, but obviously that changes up the way the gun. You can put no stock on there. It's supposed to greatly increase movement speed. We'll see about that. And obviously you can do a damage modifier. It's already 297. Probably doesn't need to go up. If anything, it could go down a little bit. But that's a lot too. Like you don't need to do that. Put a choke on there, and then you could put something like the dragon's breath on there or the slugs if you wanted to. This also stabilizes recoil even more, and that does look like the matching anime. I got a pink anime shotgun now. Dragon's breath shotgun shells. The stock isn't right though. Technically, like the default stock goes with this pink anime gun, but you're still seeing most of it. I have no stock. Do I feel faster when I'm running or something? Like, do I actually feel like the benefit of that? That reload is forever though. I mean, maybe a little bit. I do like the look of a no stock shotgun, but that's also the thing that's gonna make recoil like actually insane. Like you would actually break your fucking wrist in real life. But yeah, like the default stock does work. So you have to like, if you do want to put on any of these skins at all, like you'd have to figure out which ones actually work. So you can turn iron sights off, and a clean installation of a custom sight. So you could do tactical sprint. You could change the sprint. That does actually give you some benefits. You sprint 20% faster and 30% faster in combat with the cost of 25%. It costs more AP, right? So that's interesting. I turn the iron sights off so I could put a custom sight on there. Put the slugs on there for now too. Obviously, then we don't have to worry so much about the tightness of the thing. We wouldn't need the choke then, right? Because we don't need to worry about spread. We could put something like a long range suppressor on there, and you could put a scope on there, and then you have all your Call of Duty sights. Let's see if they work. Let's just test some of them out here. You definitely want long. I mean, you could do short range. Oh yeah, because we put let's take the tube extension off so we can mess with the barrels and stuff still, right? So we could put like a short barrel on here. Is that still plenty of range for slugs? Like, it's something to test out, right? Because we have a 5 little capacity. The EO text right here looks fine. It's still chunky recoil. Slug, though, should be solid dot when I shoot the wall here. It is a solid dot. That whatever got hit by that is chunked up. It's like got like a nice. That's got a crazy kind of impact look on it, doesn't it? Like, this is obviously not the right barrel to go with this particular blueprint, but you can do different things. I like it's not a huge amount of customization here. Like, oh no, that's not true. That's not what I meant to say. I mean, obviously we got reticle customization here. We could be like, I don't like the reticle that I like. It's not everything does as much as you would want it to, but it does do something. And we obviously even get a different reticle here. We have a different laser sight. We have a tactical sprint now, as you see. We're tactically running. We sprint faster, but it costs more AP. But that still is, that's just really cool that doesn't even exist. It's probably one of the best Call of Duty guns I've ever covered in terms of actually having attachments that do things. Like, and not everything's super duper meaningful, right? You can just put a regular reflex sight on there. Still an E-type reticle. Let's just do a default reticle so I can show off the different things. Let's put like a hipfire laser on there. Let's change the, like, we could, all these different customers, it's hard to tell because some of them you don't show up very well. Like this, the Ghost Story shows up with that default stock quite well, right? Like, you can't quite see it, but it does kind of look cool there. Default reticle on that. And then a quick reload. You only get 5 shells you need to get in there. And some people aren't going to like the look of this tactical sprint. They're not going to be willing to compensate the fact that they just need to, you know. You could turn it off then. At least you could turn it off. You have the customization options there. But like, so if you were to put on different things, like, so for example, we see like some of these don't have like, don't work with this particular stock or whatever. Like this Death Trap one or this Excavator skin, right? Like, the Cuteness Reload does. The Showstopper doesn't, right? Like, you kind of would have to find the attachments that do. The Showstopper, I guess, looks like it works with the small receiver. But it works with a different stock. And you have to, like, kind of put each one on to really figure out the customization of it, because you can't really see. Is it ultralight stock? Nope. No stock? Is that the option with that? Nope. It doesn't look like it. Could be. Precision series? I do like a nice wood grain looking stock though. That's a clean looking weapon regardless. Like even if it doesn't completely all match up with the skin on the gun, it's a very like chromed out gun with the wood grain, the wood pump handle. Lots of different scopes and stuff too. This is a hip fire laser. We can definitely see it from the hip, floating around in there. This is a good shotgun. I heard that it had broken sounds at first. I think you do want to go long barrel though, just for the range. See, and then the long barrel definitely doesn't work with this particular skin either, right? Let's go pink anime gun. What laser? Does a laser work with that? Like, does a particular laser go pink anime laser? No, not that one anyway. So you can find the things that would work. Like obviously the wood grain stock technically doesn't go with it. It's the standard stock, or yeah, the Lockwood Precision Series grip on that one. See, and then. Alright, so I turn the iron sights on. That do sort of all scopes? Yeah, it does. Okay, so you have to put iron sights off to even put a scope on there. And obviously this one doesn't go with a suppressor at all. Maybe like who knows, right? I don't like. It would be cool if you could like have a setup. It's not true because this is a Call of Duty thing. It's the thing that Call of Duty does quite well. We have an anime style kind of gun here. And obviously you can't see your ammunition, so you could do slug strikers, breath or whatever, and you couldn't see them anyway, right? Like, but this is very. But the suppressor doesn't fit, right? Like is the choke a little pink on there? No, see, it's still black. Like, maybe just put no muzzle on it. So, like, it'd be cool if you could just hit, like, I want to craft a very specific custom version of the gun that just has all the attachments built together so you could get the full benefit of all these customization options, right? Because that looks like a Cuteness Over or Cuteness Reload version. Special muzzle brick that removes the muzzle flash and fires pink tracers. Does this gun shoot pink shit? Like, is it actually in the game? I mean, pink fireballs in this case. No, it's just shooting fireballs, right? Maybe if I put regular buckshot back on there. It's also like got an extra particular boxy shape. But yeah, this is the 30-inch. Like, I wish you could craft the custom versions of these things. These laser sights technically don't match and stuff too. Is there like a sight that turns pink if I put it on here? Or does this one not come with a sight? Probably doesn't come with a sight. No. That little mini reflex right there. That's pink. That matches up. Like, it's hard to tell. None of the laser sights work with it, right? Like, stack laser's not. It's still, I mean, we could put it on there anyway, but it doesn't technically match the pink vibe of the gun. But then we put something like buckshot back on. Do we get like pink buckshot coming out? Like it blast pink? It does. It's definitely got some kind of effect on there where you hit your enemies at. Obviously, this is all Call of Duty-fied the fuck out of this gun. Like, this is a very Call of Duty gun. You can customize it in whatever way you want. Obviously, I think, personally, I would take off the skins in general. Standard skin looks nice enough for me. If I was to customize this weapon, I would like to do this in the videos. Advanced hardened is fine because you get that better reload speed, better rate of fire, better damage output. Not quite maximum damage output, but 297 should be plenty. I would put a long barrel on there with shotguns always. I would do just standard buckshot probably, or I'd light people on fire. I'd probably no stock. I like the look of that a lot. I do like the wood stock though, the lock with precision here. Not because of what it does, just because it looks like. But it is, you know, exceptional control with the custom ability, so I don't move as fast. That's fine. I don't really care. Tack laser is like accuracy, sure. Sure. Target acquisition after sprinting, maybe? I would not put the tube extension on there, it's just making the reload too long. I would put the choke on there with the buckshot and just have really tight thing on that, right? Like buckshot rounds. Or even like, you know, low spread Dragon's Breath rounds. Lock with precision pump too, though that wood grain. I really like a wood grain on a shotgun. And I would I mean, you could do like a longer range scope if you really wanted to. Like you could go down in here. I've seen some of them in here. I remember these from Call of Duty, like the VLK 3 times here. This does increase the range and accuracy of the weapon as well. And that's a nice looking sight for a long enough range. Like, let's see if we can test this out this way. Why not? There's a lot of customization options. There's no way that I could show off all the ways to, you know, build the weapon. But it is very good. It's probably one of the best Call of Duty weapons I've covered. It is a great shotgun. I love pump actions. The animation quality of this is great. I think Call of Duty really nailed this. And then this is just what Call of Duty gave us in 2019 in Fallout 4 now. I'm going to finally go test the weapon out in some combat, though, and I will see you guys when I get there. Alright, here we are, everybody. College Square. Gonna test it out. So we have the tactical sprint, but like that ghoul got fucking fried. Absolutely nice. Yeah, like it's not like super long range. Like if you had slugs on, I just shouldn't have reloaded. Oh, the frames. Fucking Bethesda in their next gen update. Next gen. It feels so next gen. So yeah, fire shotgun shells. Obviously for ghouls in particular too. But yeah, you can put this on target. With the choke and all those other tightening attachments, I'm still getting like a really good spread on here. I don't necessarily even need the slugs to do that. Dragon's Breath is a little bit less damage, but something as soft as squishy and ghouls, lighting them on fire is just kind of fun. They do really light on fire though. Excuse my missing. Oh, another one's coming. Reload, reload, reload. Come on. Come on down, bud. That spread is actually even too tight. I'm missing because of that. Lighting them on fire is fun. It'd be cool if they melted. Like lasers do, right? Like, stop hitting me. Not allowed. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's obviously a very solid shotgun, right? Like, I think it does exactly what it needs to do. It's quite a large file size, but it has a lot of attachments. Like, I couldn't even necessarily go over through all of the different scopes and, you know, your choices between slugs or buckshots or these Dragon's Breath rounds, long range barrels, short barrels, stuff like, you know, like almost like a sawed-off style weapon. It's really tight spread on that, but it does like stick to them, like almost like thermite style Dragon's Breath. Like it's not just, you know, fire, it's thermite where it's actually like burning them and stuff. That's kind of cool. I like the look of that. We're gonna head out of here. We'll see if we can run into some more combat while we just happen to be running around. But yeah, I like the shotgun. I like this tactical sprint. I know some people don't like it because they're like, it's not realism. Whatever, dude. I don't care about realism that much. I do. I mean, I care about things being a little bit too over the top for sure. But in this context, the shotgun just feels great. Like it does. I think the animations here are really solid. The game is still freezing. That's not the shotgun's fault. Fucking Bethesda and their next gen up there. I know I said that already this fucking video, but like, come on, you guys. It's gonna be very dark in here. I wish we didn't get a flashlight option. They don't have that in. They didn't have that in Modern Warfare 2019 either. So that rookie, you're not even up, ready to fight me in combat, Raider man. You think if you're gonna talk shit, you wouldn't be laying on your ass like practically passed out, falling asleep? I guess we went in the back. We got to go up the stairs. No way to go. We got to go around here. Let's go, Raiders. Still a close range combat scenario. Some bad. Tower Tom, dude. Good shotgun. Not super great accuracy in VATS. Obviously, it's a shotgun, and shotguns and VATS don't really super get along. But I'm hitting these shots, and I can always hit a crit. That guy is fucking really, really on fire. He should be super duper dead. I find it a little bit dark in here, you guys. So I figured I would help you guys with the lighting in here by lighting you all on fire. It's great. I like the shotgun. It's got good solid animations. I know some people aren't a huge fan of the Call of Duty style animations and stuff. Door open like a shotgun. Just blow a hole by the handle and you're free. Right? Yeah, it's a great gun. I like this. I like this one. I mean, obviously, too much customization to even show off all the different options you could do with it, but it does quite a large file size as well to compensate. These really nice looking textures though, and this one came recommended from one of my viewers, so I decided I want to check it out, especially because I love shotguns so much. Now you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below of the Modern Warfare 2019 Model 680 pump action shotgun. I think it's great. You guys let me know what you think, what you like about it, what you don't like about it, so on and so forth down in the comment section down below. If you do want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda Nana page or the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so that we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.